Today we're going to do some problems on double intercept form, okay? So I've explained the double intercept form of equation of the straight line in the previous video, okay? This thing, the double intercept form, in the previous video. And today we're going to do some problems and questions on this topic, okay? So if you haven't watched my previous video, then go watch that video first. Then you'll understand this, okay? So without wasting your time, let's give you the first problem. So the first problem goes, so what are the things given here is, the y-intercept of this is what? It says the y-intercept and x-intercept of a line is 5 and minus 3. This thing is 5 and this thing is minus 3. Okay, so actually this is bigger than this. If it doesn't look, then it should be bigger. Okay, yeah, but you need to get the idea from this figure. This is 5, the y-intercept is 5, the x-intercept is minus 3. The line is inclined like this, positive slope, because the angle theta is positive. It's going to have a positive slope. We have figured out these things we got from the question, okay? Yeah, that is, slope won't be negative. These are the things clear from just the questions, okay? So let's quickly derive the equation of the straight line. The A, which I have denoted for the x-intercept, is minus 3 here. The B, which represents the y-intercept, is 5, and the equation then of the straight line will be x over A plus y over B is equal to 1. So x over A is minus 3, so just write minus 3, plus y over B is 5, so is equal to 1. Okay, so if you further simplify this, I need to get rid of this figure, no longer need this. And this will be minus 15 here, so let's take the minus up there. So this will be 15 and minus 5x, so that's 3y. Okay, so I've taken the minus up here, so it's minus 5x and plus 3y. Why plus? Because it's no longer minus, because I've taken the minus up here. So plus 3y is equal to 1. Okay, and furthermore it will be minus 5x plus 3y is equal to 15, and that's the equation, the required straight line, the straight line defining the equation of. Okay, so the first problem is finished, so let's move on to the second problem. If you haven't noted this down, then please skip this little previous, a little before, and then go and note this down. So now I'm going to give you the second question. Second question is again fairly easy. Okay, this like the previous one. The question is, we have an equation. Convert the following equation into double intercept form. Double D. Yes, double intercept form. Okay. So what the problem asks is, convert the following equation to double intercept form. So we have the equation given here. We have to convert it into double intercept. How are you going to do that? The form of double intercept is this. X over A plus y over B is equal to 1. And it means that we're simply going to make the numeric side, okay, over here, and 1, okay, meaning what is the numeric side there? This is the y-intercept there, okay? So you're going to leave the y-intercept alone and take all of those terms onto the other side and divide the y-intercept by that number, which makes it 1, okay? Pretty straightforward, okay? So yeah, you got this? So you're going to convert this now into double intercept form. So this will be minus 3x plus y, okay? And then to make this one, we have to divide by 5. So this is going to be minus 3 over 5x. Okay, so just write like this, minus 3x over 5 plus y over 5 is equal to 1. Okay, now you're wondering, what is the x-intercept and the y-intercept here? You know that this is the y-intercept. What is the x-intercept? The x-intercept up here is x over 5 over minus 5 over 3. I don't know if you got this again or didn't. This is the x-intercept here, because this A represents the x-intercept and y represents the x-intercept. intercept. And I can write this thing like this, okay, because the 3 will go up here, okay, if I further solve, if I want to simplify this into this. Make sense? 3 will go up here because it is dividing this thing, divisor, meaning it is same thing as multiplying this by this. Okay, why is same thing as multiplying this by this? If you, do the division and find this reciprocal and then multiply, it will make sense. Okay. Or in other words, if you want to understand quickly, there's a very simple thing, but just want to tell you, if you understand quickly, then the divisor is being divided, meaning whichever that makes it smaller by division, that thing is being getting smaller, okay, by this thing. Meaning this is the same thing as multiplying this. If you haven't got this, okay, this is simple division. Okay, so you need to be familiar if you're watching this video. It means that A is here, minus 5 over 3, and B is here, 5. This is the x-intercept, and this is the y-intercept. Okay, so we have converted this into the double intercept form. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the next problem. But before this, I give you some seconds to write this down. We pause the video. Okay, so this is the third problem. I wrote it from a book, and it was a lengthy problem. That's why I didn't decode it while writing. So the problem states A and B are the intercepts made by a line on the coordinate axes. If the condition is this, okay, 3A is equal to B about the intercepts. This is the condition about the intercepts, and the line passes through the point. Thus, find the equation of the straight line. Okay, so there you have a line which makes intercepts here according to this condition. Okay, so intercepts are made according to this condition, meaning A is here. I'm writing. A is here, A comma 0, this is the x-intercept. And the y-intercept is what? 0 comma 3A, because the B or the y-intercept is twice as the x-intercept. Okay, so this is 0 comma 3A. And the line passes through the point 1 comma 3. And the line is actually passing through a point 1 comma 3. One point 1 comma 3 lies on the straight line. Then you're told to find the equation of the straight line. How are you going to do that? First of all, we know the intercept. We know the intercepts, but you do not know the value of A actually. Okay, so let's use that first. Then it'll make sense more to you. Okay, the solution part is that x over A, let's write the equation. Okay, here the A we don't know. So it's x over A, the x-intercept, and y over the y-intercept is 3A. Okay, so it's 3A. This thing is equal to 1. So first simplifying this, 3A, and we're gonna have 3x here plus y. Okay, this is equal to 1. It means that 3x plus y is equal to 3A. So we have the equation, but it's given in the form of an unknown, which is A. Okay, this thing is not known right now. We need to find the x-intercept here. And let's go about figuring out the x-intercept now. Okay, we need to find out the x-intercept. How are you going to find the x-intercept? You're going to find the x-intercept using the point that is given there. And we're like, how are you going to find the x-intercept using the point? We know the equation. This thing is, not known here, but we know that this point lies on the line. It means what? That point should satisfy these equations of the straight line. Does that make sense? If a point which lies on this straight line, let's say this point, then it should satisfy the equation as well. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in on the point here. So you're gonna plug in this point in the equation. So you're going to plug in this point into the equation because this point should satisfy the equation. So it's given as 3 times the x is 1 here, plus y is 3, is equal to 3a. Okay, so yeah, this thing will yield a value because this is as per the equation. Makes sense? This is as per this coming from the equation. If you plug in x and y for any point on the of this straight line, okay, line in straight line, meaning this will be 3 plus 3, which is 6, divided by 3 is equal to A. A is 2, okay, A comes out to be 2. So I can replug this value into this, and the equation will be ready, okay. So the equation will be, okay, so maybe I can just write beneath it. So 3x plus y is equal to, the y is 3, I'm sorry, the A is 3, so it's 6, okay. So 3x plus y is equal to 6 is our complete equation now. This is the equation. This is the equation of the straight line. Okay. And yeah, we are able to find this equation. Okay. So I actually give you 3 problems. And yeah, this was it in today's video. So